Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 9th to the 15th of September 2019. We continue this week with the beautiful energies that came through last week, and everything is pointing us to get back to the centre of our dreams, our hopes, our inspirations, our desires, and to really house those in the imagination, incubate them, fire up the passion, but then to see the longer plan of how we can apply those, so not rushing forwards, but the first stage is very much empowering our dreams, knowing what they are, connecting with our full potential, and then allowing that to unfold over time. So Virgo is a month where we can become very focused on planning and thinking and doing, and yet this has to be on a slight pause, as there's a lot of activity over in Pisces in the opposite, which is to really look at the point of why are we here, what is it that we want to do, the root, the focal point of our dreams, and to begin there. So coming out of the limitations of the logical mind, the planning mind, having to impose a timeline on our plans, and just surrendering a little and allowing things to flow, seeing the bigger picture and enjoying the process. So some very harmonic energy comes in on Monday, especially for the earth signs. So this will be if you're an earth sign, but also for everybody else this will be in your chart somewhere. So lots of trine energy, lots of harmony. We've got Mars and the Sun trine Saturn, and Mercury and Venus trine Pluto. So great harmonics there, especially for Virgo and Capricorn. So the nebulous, dreamy energy that we were floating around in last week now becomes a bit more real. We can anchor, find the core point of what we're doing and why, find the purpose which will be focused right at the centre. So we're bringing things in from the dream world and actually beginning to embody them in ourselves, getting ready to act when the moment's right. On Tuesday we have the Sun opposite Neptune. This happens once a year, and sometimes this can be a bit of a reality shock. This can be where our delusions and illusions are brought into harsh light and sharp perspective. But under the current skies I feel this is more sublime. I feel this is more of an alignment of the mind and the soul, bringing gentle clarity and a sense of peace to guide us from our inner navigation system, lighting up the cells of our body, exciting and activating our soul desires. A very gentle but powerful day on Tuesday there. By Wednesday we have Mars square Jupiter, so a slightly harsher aspect coming in. Square does need to be dealt with. It's where two things are not seeing eye to eye. And this is why I don't feel that we're pushing forwards yet, because with squares to Jupiter, Jupiter wants us to expand, take up our space, be our majesty. But we're not quite ready to go forwards with that yet, because Mars is our passion and it is our desire. So that will want to act immediately, but being square to Jupiter, we're being told, hold on, it's not time to grow yet. So can we grow inwards, capture the essence of our desires, but see the longer term application? With Virgo Sun, this month as well, that will be looking at the application of our energy. So Mars is champing at the bit, wanting to go. Jupiter's saying, hold back, this is a bit bigger than you're seeing it. So let's take that passion inwards and let's look at sustainability to achieve our goals over a longer period of time. So this can often be the case when we're excited or we've got an idea. Maybe it's not big enough for us yet, or maybe we're not big enough for it. Sometimes we've got a limited view, and a really big idea can come along and actually challenge us to grow first, so that we're able to encompass it and embody it. So on Wednesday, looking at growing ourselves, looking at stepping up into the larger essence of ourselves, so that we're going to be able to take these plans forward, manifest our dreams on a much bigger level. So the meditation of that carries on to Thursday. Are we able to step into our majesty? Maybe have a look at where we're still holding ourselves in a smaller perspective. Any fears towards growing, to being our best, to taking on these challenges that we're setting ourselves. And the opportunities that are coming forwards are going to probably press us into seeing that we need to step up, we need to grow. in order to harness the energy. But by Friday we have the Sun trine Pluto, and this is a huge aspect. Bountiful, beautiful and bodacious. Can we accept nothing less, power up, and really take up our space and be all that we are, preparing ourselves for these beautiful, powerful opportunities that are coming towards us. But they're not really coming towards us, they're coming from us because of all the dreaming and the inspiration that we've had lately. So we just need to make those adjustments inside, really. We are worth it, we are big enough, we are talented enough, we are capable enough, we believe deeply enough that we can grow and start to make these dreams come true. And this is all building to the full moon in Pisces on Saturday, and that's at 21 degrees and at 5:35 a.m. UK time, for anyone that's following along with their charts. So since the full moon in Aquarius to the full moon in Pisces, this has been a very sacred window of time. And this has been a learning curve to help us align our heart and soul, but decide the timeline that will be ongoing forwards. So very decisive energy here. Do you want to carry on struggling, limited, worrying, little? Or do you want to take this energy, especially with the Sun trine Pluto this week, and really power up, stand centre stage and get ready to receive? So a real alignment here of body, mind, heart and soul, that we can invest by living our true essence and promise our future selves that this is who we really are. For me, this is the highlight of the year. When I was preparing my yearly talk at the beginning of the year, I could see that the Aquarius full moon to the Pisces full moon was really the top point of the year. This is something to prioritise because it's not going to come up again. So realising all that we are, expanding into our majesty, powering up, and then as the weeks go on we'll be able to see our dreams unfold on a much bigger level, like I say, really be the embodiment and the manifestation of our true selves. So super powerful week here, really quite gentle, but a few challenges necessary so that we can grow, a few adaptations to get us out of the mind, living from the soul, and breaking thought patterns of limitation and restriction. So dive into these sacred waters, swim around, immerse yourself, take each day as it comes, listen to the messages with Neptune so prolific, tune in, align, release any blocks and get ready to step forwards in your majesty. If you'd like to see where this is happening for you, to gather, to reconnect with all of yourself and find a direction to point that in, then that is what a chart reading is on one level. It's a soul retrieval of all the parts of yourself that you've forgotten over time or not even met yet, and then being able to direct that with purpose to live a harmonious, meaningful and adventurous life. So I am available one-to-one or online for soul plan birth chart readings, and I also have some online courses that can help you do this in your own time as well. And my courses can be taught one-to-one as well. For upcoming events, I have a Enchanted Woodland Walk on the 21st of September for the autumn equinox, and I'm moving that to twilight so that we can go into the woods, meet the trees, have a beautiful ritual in a druid grove, and come out for some stargazing on the top of Parliament Hill. So if you're available on the 21st of September, then please do come along to my Enchanted Woodland Walk, which includes a copy of my Ogham Tree Oracle deck. If you'd like to follow along, I post daily on Facebook at AstroZo, Instagram at ZoeHines7. These videos are on my YouTube channel, where there are many other videos as well, at Zoe Astro, and my website is www.astrozo.com. So wishing you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.